Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Sephonie. I've officially made it further than my old file, which is pretty cool. Let's find out some more lore about this character, whose name I remember. Ing-wen, I think that's it. Ing-wen. Yeah, I think I might have gotten her confused with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Anyways, Ing-wen, sweetie, I'm having a great trip. The time off from work, it's worth it. And this is Light from Death Note. I really wanted to visit Tokyo. This was my first time. Oh my god, this is so yummy. Can't find this in the USA. I want to go again with you, Light. I thought the USA's food was pretty good and that Japan travel vlogs were exaggerating, but they weren't. Taipei has a lot of similar stuff, I guess. Seoul too, but there's something about Tokyo. Who doesn't love Tokyo? Dude, another gacha? That's like 1,000 yen so far. You know you can just buy the full set online, right? Dude friend. Not the same thing at all. I need to win Olive, the cereal-eating rabbit, here. Rabbits don't even eat cereal, I think. But can't you at least set a budget or something? Personal finance. Physical gacha. It's like casting your luck into the wind. Daring to step away from the path of the known into the realm of the unknown. This coin, this 100 yen coin, with it I say, yes, I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Good grief, dude. Forget I said anything. Whatever brings you eternal peace, right? You don't understand. I need the rabbit from Trix. Or otherwise I'll die. There's a fish? That's totally a football fish, I think. What's gotten into you? Somewhere between that giant takoyaki and sitting down to eat it, I realized I don't deserve anything. What? Of course you do. Why do I get to eat this takoyaki here? Well, that takoyaki guy probably has to stand serving takoyaki for 10 hours a day for like 1,500 yen an hour. Wow, you could get 15 cereal-eating rabbits per hour. Whoa, sometimes you just gotta forget about it, you know? How are you ever gonna find eternal peace with a mindset like that? Whoa, buddy, you're not allowed to, have empathy. What am I interfacing with here? The tentacle thing? Peacock kelp. We did it! I just wanted to get one more thing out of the way. Oh, this is great actually. That kind of fitted perfect. Aw, it grows back. Well, I guess that'll happen. Got him. Onyx link connected. The species has been added to the link list. Decoding data for decorated algae colony peacock kelp. Its dramatic patterning is actually caused by long-term patterns of stress in its environment. Sass. The stress isn't worth it anymore. Working this hard for a little bit of visual beauty. And for what? An evolutionary advantage? If you ask me, stress patterning should be condemned. Looks like it has eyes. That ceiling seems interesting. It's a different texture. And there's that little tunnel. That's a fast travel type thing. Give it to me. No, it's mine. But that was the one I wanted. You don't even like him. Hey, let's settle down now. Remember, things don't always turn out just how we want them to. But we can still have eternal peace, right? Now, who'd like some Karag? Ooh, me. Comment below what you think Karag means. It does not look like there's a secret over here. It does let me go over there, though, which is interesting. I think the football fish is down here. Easy. What's this thing again? Two sides of the hard stone touch the piece. What? Oh, I can insect near that. That's cool. Yeah, I just need like one more piece now. Got him. I like the guy at the top right, and then you just see his giant mouth in the top left. Languid predator. Notable for its ear size as well as its two concentric mouths, which allow it to adapt its hunting strategy to different prey. Dang, you got two mouths? You do have two mouths. I snapped my cage down around a fine gulper eel and caught a handful of smaller species in the process. Now, my inner mouth darts and dances, competing with the eel for the frantic little shrimps and fishes. But it's just a game to me. They're all mine in the end. Legendary fish. Oh, okay, so hitting that guy doesn't, refresh it. Gotcha. It's, something under here I can dash to. I'll check it out. Okay, those are real walls. Oh, I thought there would be something down here. That's not. And dang, I could go for a firecracker roll from our college takeout place. Haven't seen any rolls during our trip. Apparently those fancy tempura rolls are not really a thing in Japan. I remember when we were eating there and that customer tried to make up something about his rolls having a mouse in them or something, and then the manager was like, "What? You're not gonna frame my restaurant as dirty, I'm gonna ban your ass." And he did. Can't believe how much time we got to spend together in college. They should make a song about how you don't know you're in the good old days when you're in them. How do I make that go? Oh, that only shifts when I get this funky fellow. Wait, what? How do I do that? Where am I? Oh, it teleports me back over here. I guess that makes sense. I feel like I could probably just make this. Okay, I can't just make that. No. See how I get through that. a checkpoint there, but I could just jump over there. Here. I guess it's up to me which way I go. Is there anywhere I can get to from here? Oh, I can get over there. I'd climb up that way. I don't know if I've seen what's down here yet. Oh, why did the camera go over there? Huh. A BRB. I'm back. How come the third dungeon, or the third key species has a heart on it? I wonder if that means I've cleared it out. And there's nothing left to find there. Oh no! Classic wife. Huh? What is it, Violet? Oh, a huge chef is gone. It's a steak restaurant I used to go to as a kid. Oh, looks like it's turning into a bubble tea place, so well. Says the owner is retiring after 35 years in the business. You're just a few months too late. It's like this mall is really changing, huh? Rest in peace to the Red Robin at my mall. It is now an escape room. I know. Is that an eyeball? On the roof? There must be a reason for being over here. Capsule somewhere. But I don't really see anything. Oh. Maybe it's the thing I already got. Oh. That wouldn't work, yeah. Wait, what if I do this? There we go. That probably wasn't even the most optimal way to do that. I feel like there's more to that roof area. I can also go down here. That's where I was, though. Might go Kirby again. I'm back. Choked on my water a bit, but I'm fine. Oh, so now this is open, so I should just be able to walk back over. Did I talk to you yet? Isn't it beautiful how this place buzzes with its full commercial function? In the past, people had to fight for power with blood and grief. But in the modern era, we don't have to choose between industrial strength and eternal peace. Okay, buddy. Wow, I'll just say, are you here to work with the Sunshine Aquarium? My kids love that place. It's good to see mutual cooperation between the US and Japan. It's always better to support each other than to fight or complain. Aren't we all praying for eternal peace? Everyone keeps talking about eternal peace. It's kind of sketching me out. Good thing there's no fall damage. Huh? You're still doing other scientists' busy work? Come on, Ing-wen. Keep telling me you're sick of it. Why don't you just speak up and do something about it? It's not that easy in the moment it happens. You can't just put on a smile and laugh all the time. There's other ways of being nice to people than always saying yes. Even with you, Light, sometimes I don't know how to tell you things. Maybe other people just know what they want more than I do. Saying no pisses someone off, that's their fault. I know you have your own ideas you're excited about. You gotta let them know. This platform exists. There's nothing this way. Okay, so that's the way forward, but there's also, person over here. I'm going out of my way for backstory. Although, to be fair, I do feel like this character is more interesting than the first character. Now, I know what it feels like to be a minority, ha ha ha! Ah, but it doesn't bother me a bit. As I walk by the crowds of joking salarymen and young women sporting cosplay, my mundane English mumblings take on exotic shine, don't they? In many ways, it's not so different from America here. Both value democracy and eternal peace. What are you talking about, dude? I'm just imagining that guy is wearing like blackface and he's like, now I'm in a minority, guys. Where do I go? Oh, there's a frog! Thank you, frog. And there's a lava bubble. And there's a frog. Stuff over there. Ah, don't you feel the beauty? Or are you one of those normies? I bet your idea of good music is the theme song from that new anime movie, that mass marketed stuff. You don't understand, it's about the journey. It's about making a difference in this harsh world. Every day, hundreds of us gather to watch them dance and sing. When it gets dark, we all wave glow sticks in the air. It's like, for a moment, we become one beautiful organism. The power of our devotion pushing them to greater and greater heights, and in these moments, I think, maybe this is what eternal peace feels like. Why did he get deep at the end of that? That was weird. He's like, I don't like that fancy new demon slayer. I just want to watch some Inuyasha. Can I really make it over there? Yeah, I feel like there's no way you make that. Oh, maybe. Oh, if I just take a more direct path, maybe, instead of trying to wall run for the height. I don't know, that's not giving me my dash as far. Oh, that worked. But there's only two, so I can't get the third one. Where's the third one? Very confused. Wait, there's one down there, but there's no way. Could I get all three of them? Wow, I did not think that would be doable when I first tried it. Yo, what up? I thought I would run out of time. Your sister on the phone now, yelling at you again in one of her moods. So snappy, so explosive. Wrong word triggers an avalanche. Ugh. The youngest girl never is it easy, though. I thought the whole parents trying for a son thing was dying off, but I guess not. That's just how it is sometimes. Family, traditions. Then we're left to deal with the fallout. Oh yeah, I saw this really sad video where this guy was like at the baby gender reveal. He was like, I have a daughter! No! It's like, dude, you have a kid. That's still pretty cool. Also, you don't have to abide by gender stereotypes. You could let her play with trucks or whatever. Okay, so I need all three of these, but what? Oh, to break through that, maybe? I'm gonna say what for. So that unlocks that flower thing. Huh, what's the point of that ribbon? I guess just to get back. Pretty sure there's nothing around here, but I'll do one more pass through. This platform exists for seemingly no reason. Which is interesting. Maybe just if you backtrack, that way you don't have to do the whole climb, I guess. Do I need these platforms in any way? I think I just go. First try. Light, I haven't been near you in a while, huh? It's so amazing here, Ing-wen. I'm really glad I'm here with you. Honestly, it's fucked up how you live all the way over in the USA. We only get to see each other for big trips like this. I think that's only the second swear in the whole game. Interesting. Hey, do you think you'll ever move back to the States? Admittedly, immigration is a huge hassle. USA, why is it like this? I've thought that to myself so many times. I screenshot that. I kind of wonder why I live there sometimes, haha. It's not as fun when you're not around, you know, when you're an ocean away from me. Maybe you'll get citizenship and we could marry and I could move. Though Taiwan is quite nice, it has a fondness for us. I mean, we did grow up there. I started a new job. Couldn't you come back, couldn't you? Hey, Ing-wen, I love you, you know. Why don't you just come back to Taiwan? I love you. Aw. Yeah, I don't know if I could ever move from the US. It's not even like I particularly like it in the US, it's just... I don't know. Scary. Oh boy, this looks kinda off. Oh. Okay, so I need to jump before that railing. I lost my running speed, so I need to hold run there. Teleport through the railing? Maybe I just run off and then do that. Except don't lag out for some reason. That was weird. I pressed it and it did it, but like way later. Why? Maybe there's a delay on how fast you can do it. Oh, come on. There it goes. It seems like it might be a little finicky. Damn. Easy game. Haha, though this gate is a special testing one. Are you ready? I think you're ready. Since we hired you, I knew you would be ready. Do you have what it takes to pull this off? The project is important. That Onyx data will help us. It's our tryout, our audition as a lab. It's a great opportunity to put us on the map. Ing-wen, I believe in you. Go and face the trial ahead. Firmly embrace that decision. Don't look back. A lot of labs are doing similar research, but we were chosen. And by another great lab in the US. Let's get our name out there. Alright, onward. Carry out the work. Finish the work. Yeah, do us proud. Make a good impression. I guess something else about the dialogue is it kind of feels like everyone's too nice. Although I do like how Light was like so unwilling to say anything about moving. Oh man. Yeah, borders. This must be the thing. The big boss. Moisturize me. Magnathi. Oh, this person's in the Senate. Huh, there's an inscription on this rock beneath the key species. What does it say? Pray for me. Pray for eternal peace. This is interesting. This is probably the trickiest one so far. I could just get rid of bad pieces, I guess. This is such a waste of a good line piece. Uh-oh. What's going on? Is it saying anything above there? Oh man, this might be harder. It's saying to the right and above, so shouldn't this be possible? Oh, or is it saying it can only be in these lines? Oh, but it changed. Okay, at least it changes. That actually worked out pretty well. Okay, that was really good timing on that. Okay, now what are they gonna do? Changes the color? Oh boy. We did it. Okay. That was a tricky one. Probably my favorite boss so far. Ugh, my head is throbbing. Amy, Riao, is that you? Coding data for Sensate Sinophore. Siphonophore. Nemergnathi. Its body is a huge stretched membrane that picks up on the slightest vibrations, pressure changes, humidity levels, etc. It then translates this information to electrical signals like a microphone. If only I had 2 turntables. Alright, more lores incoming. Nothing can stop it. Caves went deeper than you thought. You even noticed at one threshold how the beetles and lizards would group up along the wall, forming an oddly perfect line. Knowing it was hotter beyond that point, they were staying warm but not too warm. Little details like this fascinate you. When you were a girl, the summers in Taipei were hotter than before, year after year a new record. You learned this because a woman said it on the news and her voice was kinda nasally. You scribbled a chart into your anime character notebook and concluded that one day it would be as hot as the sun outside. You cried to your mom. But she told you that unlike your grandma's generation, you thought it would be enough to just recycle paper. The government was really taking care of it now. Even America, she said. You used to think America was someone with a funny name, like your neighbor's dog. But you now knew it was just a country, which was disappointing. Am I crazy, or does the top left look like Piplup? Your mom was in the government, and you imagined her pouring ice into the ocean to cool it. One day you found out her job was convincing stubborn people with money that actually maybe they should invest in something besides oil to burn up the planet, and space rockets to escape once there's nothing left. That's a shot at Elon. Let's go. These people, she would say, they think they care about Taiwan and its citizens, but they really don't. I wondered how to tell between people in this way. Do I care about Taiwan correctly? You would go on to wonder. Actually, I think Bezos also went into space. not the best plan, guys. Come on now. Anyways, these people think they care about Taiwan and its citizens, but they really don't. You wondered how to tell between people in this way. Do I care about Taiwan correctly? You would go on to wonder. Mom would always complain about chairs. When friends asked what she did, you'd say government stuff, because when you imagined her job, you thought of her entering a room full of neat, orderly rows of wooden chairs, freshly polished. She would then proceed to yell at until it was her lunch break, which you'd eat alone, because chairs don't eat. Probably department chairs, like heads of office. Wow, that is a beautiful picture. I mean, all the pictures are cool, but this one specifically, look at the framing of the little bush hole thing with the dilapidated house. I'm always so tempted to get like a $500 Detroit house and fix it up. Or not even fix it up, just chill in the remains of another house. Make friends with the neighbors, drink on the porch, order pizza every day. Watch Always Sunny. I don't know, doing the same things I do now, but in a different place. Anyways, at summer camp you learned... Well, I don't drink, but... I'd be drinking a Dr. Pepper on the porch. Yeah. Like a cool guy. Although I don't drink alcohol. Anyways, at summer camp you learned that caves maintain a cool temperature despite weather conditions. Thought about living in a cave for a few weeks because it was too expensive to run the AC all the time. You suggested to your mom to live in the cave. She sent a complaint to the counselor. Yeah. It would be very nice to live in a cave, but I would want electricity and plumbing. And a shower. But, I mean, theoretically, it shouldn't be that hard to do all that. And still have the cave aesthetic. You would have to worry about cave-ins, though. Counselors later fired, not because of your mom's email. Something related to collusion and expensive office chairs. The chair company reference. At least that's what your friend said, but everyone knew she was a habitual liar who made stuff up so she could talk more than others. Felt bad for her and wished she would stop lying, or at least lie in a productive way. Like one that would get your mom to let you use the AC more, because it was very hot. Ah, that would suck. I'm always running my AC. It's not very good for the environment, but I like to be cold. Sometimes I think about going to Alaska. But that's like too cold. Anyways, when you got older, you realized that your friend was going through a lot at home, but by then you hadn't talked to her for a decade, and sometimes that's how it goes. Rip. Ing-wen, are you blushing? I understand, Ing-wen. I'm just trying to be realistic. I don't follow any stick review blogs. You should get a sense of potential food sources and dangers rather than sit and wait for the rescue team. Feel something behind your eyes pull sharply. Maybe it's that changing temperature throwing you off. Gripping the wall for balance, you keep walking, trying not to let on to the others. Don't show weakness. But then the wall gives slightly like a cushion. Just a moment ago you knew you were walking on rock, but now it's sand. God damn it, why does it have to be hard? I hate walking on sand too. Ing-wen, are you okay? I'm okay, it's okay. Thanks, I'm okay. Growing swelling sensation consumes your arm. That's funny. Why is your blood pressure being measured? Got all your vitals checked earlier, so there's no reason for that. One foot in front of the next. Come on, no going back now. It would be easy, except there's no floor and now the wall's rough sandpaper, and you don't want to scrape your hand. Your head throbs again. It smells humid. You're back home. Is that Riao? Hello, hello, hello. Waving their hands back and forth, pop song whose chorus keeps repeating. A shrill and irritating voice. It must be your hair, that's what making you so hot. Crashing around, you try to push it off, take it off, scrape it. It's no ground, just stale air. It's suffocating and you savor every breath you can find. Until you're pushed along, squished and processed. They're turning you into toothpaste. I'd ask you if you really want to use that brand of toothpaste. You say it's all the convenience store had. Wake up, class time. I can't figure out how because you're waiting for someone to show you how to wake up. Should be easy, but instead you feel your head bursting with every possible thing you might do today. Everything except wake up. Smothered with cushions and her relentless jabs. Ing-wen. Make a leap for a breath. Set her down. Beautifully because you want to impress her, but more importantly because you aren't going to let that fucker from the USA high school mistake your team for Thailand again. That asshole read a goddamn book, seriously. Hello. With a perfect 10, you stick the landing into the pile of fallen leaves. The crowd cheers at your accomplishment. 100 years of historical conflict ended in one fell swoop, one victory. Elegant. Oh, you're alright. When the leaves settle, there's a cool, fresh breeze. Maybe it's always been here. I'm fine, I'm fine. Finally, you breathe deeply. Everything feels better. This is right. This is where you need to be. The news lady says it'll be a sunny, temperate April day. Her voice is still nasally, and it cuts to an apple soda commercial. The news lady, what's she doing for Taiwan? Would your mom get mad at her? The weather's unimportant, apple soda corporation. That's culture, though unhealthy. You wonder. Gust of wind shakes the branches through the windows. I feel like watching the shadows dance around the room. Feels like you're the studying homework girl in the lo-fi music compilations. For a moment it feels like Grandma's here again, and she's just served chilled green tea. You lay your cheek against the see-through plastic table cover, because it's cool to the touch in your tenants. It's okay to do that still. Suddenly your mom, your community, or classmates walk in the door. They ask about what you're doing and who you're doing it for. They flood the room and their eyes focus on you. Do I care about Taiwan correctly, you wonder, looking at your 10-year-old self? Feel an emotion coming, knowing you can't go back because reminiscing is a luxury. Besides, that house got torn down and turned into a shopping mall. Your responsibilities, adult responsibilities. That house is gone and you can't go back. Do I care about Taiwan correctly? Science is a noble goal. You work in a lab, the lab works for science, it works for Taiwan, it works with Japan and the USA. You feel your work tied up in a vast knot of causality. Your job helps the USA, but it won't let you live there to be with light. But maybe words are weak, and one USA is not the other USA. It's too much for one person to untangle. You hope your intentions light the path forward. I didn't really get all that, but it was interesting. So she was having a nightmare, but how did the like gymnast athlete part come into it? And then she's having a panic attack, and then she wakes up. And the rock is turning to sand, and she's slipping, and the walls are sandpaper, and she's falling through the void. It's interesting. I don't know if I'll ever get an explanation for what's going on there, though. Anyways, Big N thing is not a single organism, but actually a colony of interdependent but genetically distinct zooids. Oh, like the Portuguese man of war? Yeah. That's a type of jellyfish, by the way. The zooids are mainly focused on various high-precision sensory functions. Some parts can even travel independently, sort of like surveillance missions, but they must return to the colony or they won't survive long. I think Man-O-War is that species that can live forever. Or is that a crab or lobster? There's something that, like, when they get old, their cells turn them back into baby form, and then they grow again, and then they turn back into baby form. And they're called, like, the immortal jellyfish. Jellyfish or crab? I can't remember. Also, a lot of species aren't directly related to crabs, but crabs are, like, their attributes are found in a lot of species. So that's why a lot of people say, like, everything is a crab. But humans evolved from monkeys. So if you ever go to the zoo and you see a monkey, it's kind of interesting to think. Could have been me. Anyways, can even travel independently, sort of like surveillance missions, but they must return to the colony or they won't survive long. With the other key species, we focused on what they can do to the cave, but with Nem, I'll just call it Nem, I guess. With them, it's more about what it can feel, isn't it? Yes, it takes in and processes a lot of data, then it attempts to communicate its findings with the other key species through subtle seismic patterns. Doesn't always work though, does it? Nem is the really sensory one, so the others sometimes miss its vibrational messages. Still, it does make a difference, I think. Interesting. Invisible platforms. It's kind of sick. Oh! So what happened there is I was feeling this creature's pain of, you know, getting all the sights and sounds and all that. I think that's what happened. Remember when found hearing, feeling, sensing to be overwhelming? Through mental friction and stabilizing stickiness, we distilled noisy vectors into signals of meaning, an information hub for the island. Sorry, buddy, this is probably invading your personal space, but I gotta see if there's any secrets around you. I don't see much. No visible platforms here. There's gotta be a way to get to that roof. Maybe I need to go back. Oh, is there a way to go back? I don't know if I can get back over there. Oh, it doesn't let me turn around with the kick. Well, it's probably fine. I'll just come back later. And then when I come back later, I'll get the ability. Maybe there will be another secret locked out by that. Yeah, I don't know. Getting back from here would be annoying. That is another boss down, though. I only got one left. Brother. Back to the surface, I assume? Ah, that's it! Huh? The rock with the inscription below Nem. What about it? I've seen it before in a courtyard near a Tokyo Mall complex called Sunshine City. Oh, Sunshine City, I went there with Light, but I don't remember the rock. Pray for eternal peace. The stone that day had been darkened by rain. I looked it up when I got home. Sunshine City was built on the site of a former prison. After World War II, that prison was used by the Allies to hold a number of Japanese war criminals. Huh. Apparently many of the high-ranking prisoners were eventually pardoned. So how did it end up as a shopping mall? Couldn't say. It's strange to think about how the past, between all the international politics, the confidentiality agreements. I wonder if future generations will hear about this mission. Well then, where to now? Anywhere's fine with me. I think I can feel a key species calling out from higher up in the caves. Why don't we see what we can find? Alright, another Sephonie moment here, I think. Whoa, did I get this light from the thing? Did I talk to you? No. Wow. Oh gosh, that's a lot. That's a big chain. Got him. A little tricky, but not bad. I love creatures! Link with 20 creatures! Boring crab. Rolls into mollusk shells to feast upon the flesh within. In between meals, protects its unarmored head with a seashell. Huh. Oh, that means it must have eaten recently, because... Or no, it's kind of covered with a seashell. Except from the eyes. I must expose my soft naked head in order to probe the delectable flesh of a mussel. Thrills ripple throughout my body at this audacious act. The fear, the flavor, what ecstasy. You freak gay. You little freak. You go the streets. There's gotta be a platform here or something. Oh my gosh. Still nothing. Hold on. I got this checkpoint before. There's a capsule there. Might not be able to get to it yet, though. I just went through it. Thank you, game. Guess you could say I'm really going through it right now. Okay. Easy. Amy's Shredder videos. Okay, you piqued my interest. I'll read that one. No one knows that you frequent the videos of 3 Shredder tubers. In the first, a young white girl secretly shreds her parents' music albums while yelling about her day to 90s Japanese hip-hop. The other shreds merchandise of popular mascots, sometimes with fire. Fourth is a massive shredder. Located in the desert, shot from above with a drone, it devours into its gaping earthen maw objects from truckloads of computer monitors to cars. Wonder where it all goes and what it's like down there. Oh, it's one of those industrial shredders. That's cool. Shredded. I think that's not where I came from. I think I want to go back this way. Just trying to escape now. Make some progress. Oh wait, this is... Have I been here? This looks new. My computer does not like this area. The fan's going crazy. Wait, that's not where I came from. Is this a shortcut? Yeah, shortcut. Swag. Now we should be in the right spot. Okay. So there should be an invisible platform, presumably up there. Because that's the most secretiest place. I could also see it being up here. Oh, maybe I want a wall run. Yeah. Secret. Secret secrets. Are no fun. Secret secrets for someone. Want to go up. I'm really hoping that this follows the Anodyne 1 trend and has like a just humongous game-breaking like moon jump or something. You're fine. You have a thing that I'm kind of curious about. I guess I'll go see what that is. Is that the teleporter? It's also on the top of the mountain. Interesting. There's probably some reason to go back. That is very interesting. Oh, I can go back to the jellyfish zone. Or the lung dude. I forgot about the lung dude. It's been a while. Lung dude, how have you been? I'm all running through the loading zone. Lung dude, what are you up to? I hope that you've been breathing with your lung. Brother! It's specifically lined up to be annoying. Need to do a kick. Okay, down here looks sussy. There's that little bit of leaves. Riao's Espresso Maker. Is there a cloud down there? Oh, looks like a cloud, but I guess not. This area, I think it's just... yeah, the way back. Okay, yeah, it is saying I don't have to go back to the surface. That's good. It's a little worried that, maybe I would have to do that. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool, actually. I feel like if there was anything hidden, it would be over here. You know, after this is all over, we should all meet up in Tokyo. Riao can be our all-knowing local. Oh, I totally went the right way. Let's go, gamers. Because I got hit with cutscene o'clock. Ah, sounds good to me. I'd be open to going. Maybe the holidays, when everything dies down a bit. You could get dinner with your husband. What was his name again? Shinji. What's he do? Imagine if he said he gets in the mech. Wedding visuals designer. Bit of a niche market. Pays well, though. You know, some weddings have elaborate themes. Stuff like 20th century Japan or Sakura at Dawn. He helps couples bring their ideas to fruition. Fancy stuff like stages and outdoor gardens, entire fake indoor stores. He does the carpeting, interior design, all that. Oh, interesting. Rich clients? Usually, yeah. Some high-profile people, too. Oh, is that not exciting? Huh? Oh, haha, yeah, it's cool. I wonder what key species we'll meet next. I think this is the last one, right? Yeah, according to Sephonie, then we'll be able to access the null virus. Meow seems a little sad. Maybe it's because he misses Shinji. He's probably just sad there's not much Sephonie left to explore. Oh, blue. You know, since it said that it just reveals them, I bet you could skip all that and just get here and get the last guy. But first... guy like me, I gotta go down here. Yep, that's the life. Oh, is there... No way, there's actually nothing here. This is where the invisible platform comes in. Or the secret tunnel through here. That's really hard to see and it's secret. Oh, what is this area? What? That totally looked like it was actually an area. Ah, well, maybe it's just level geometry. I don't think it lasts long enough. Sad. There's nothing there. At least until I get my Super Mario 64 wing power-up from this 5th guy, right game? You do me a solid? It would be really funny if you got that, but that was the reward for finding all the collectibles. Achievement! Heights! Reach the depths of layer 2. It's raining underwater. What is this, Undertale? I am a Shinji. His jacket has a circle on it, which in Japanese means you get 100 on the test, get a big circle. Because right answers get a circle, and wrong answers get an X. This isn't a checkpoint! I got betrayed! This is like checkpoint size. Hey, I'm so happy we decided to go on this day trip. It's rare to get to see the leaves this red, and on a cool froggy morning. Yeah, I'm gonna eat so many gyoza later. Like so many, they're gonna be sizzling hot and dripping with spicy and sour sauce. You'll eat like 3 and then say, I have to save room for my meal. That was a nice trip. I wonder how many more I'll get to go on in my lifetime. That was a nice trip. I am mortal. Sometimes you do be thinking that, though. Jello platforms. I gotta get off there. Decoding data for Sybaritic sponge. Florifera. Left to its own devices, it will choke itself out with rapid growth. Thus, it relies on predation to stay healthy. Fish and reptiles prefer to nibble on new growth before it is fully hardened. Bro dies if he doesn't get eaten. Blum blum blip. You know, some Florifera live near certain animals because their nibbling patterns on our bodies result in more fashionable shapes. Not me though, I'm practical. Yeah, you're practically falling apart, buddy. Because you are a silly organism. Oh wait, I can go through this wall. No, I can't. Alright, Riao, it's your time to get backstory. After everyone else got their turn. Whoa, it's like Half-Life. Look at those buildings. Wait, look at that! That's like Hot Wheels Velocity X, that tunnel. I am up here. I feel like... What? Oh, is that you? Is that your shadow over here? Okay. There's a checkpoint over there. Seems like a good thing to jump for. Leroy Jenkins. Oh. That's so close. Where am I? Feels like there's gonna be something behind this tree. Guess not. I can get stuck in the tree. That's always good. Maybe I should stop resetting because it totally disorients me. It's fine if it's like a checkpoint that's in a place that's easy to understand, but that checkpoint is like kinda in the middle of nowhere. I think I could just skip the middleman and just do that. No. So let me grab onto that. Are those things good now? Are they gonna help me? Now that they're giving out the lich. 99 bread. Oh no, that kills the crab. Okay. And by the crab, I mean me. It's Rainbow Road, it's where you go. Wait, why you go back? Brother, why you don't go on to the big flying creature? Do you not like it anymore? It's right there. Oh, that ate me already. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell when I'm in the range. Okay, I was testing. So the spores, when they're in the air, they'll still hit you even if you're jumping. So it's not the same as the earlier poison guys. They're more evil. If I'm right, it should stay here. I don't think it'll go back too fast, so I can look around. I don't think there's much else to do with that platform. I'll send it back. If I don't like it, I send it back. This is the most, like, please jump out of bounds area I've ever seen. Okay, this has got to be something, right? It's so white! Ah, my eyes! Oh, it was so bright, I believed. Where am I? Leroy Jenkins. Please, no. Fine, I'll leave the mountains alone, game. Although, I haven't checked that side yet. One more excursion. Oh, cool camera. Invisible platform? Invisible platform, anyone? Ooh. There's stuff over there. That seems like a good place to take a screenshot for the episode thumbnail. I am so sad. I am so sad. I could just do this, I just realized. Oh my god, I blew it. That's way too far. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. Maybe later when I get... if there's an item that shows me where all the secrets are, it'll be like, oh, I was a pixel off. We'll see. Like this thing, thank you. Brother, what? How am I supposed to make that? I could conserve this. And get on that mountain, maybe? Yep. I don't think there's much else I can get from up there. $50 push-ups. You think Shinji does knee push-ups like I do? Or do you think he does real push-ups? Keep your hands and legs inside the moving walkway. I thought that was a sign. I think it's just like a railing. I saw the railing. Oh, there's a guy! Hello there, guy. You're a bird. What bonding they are. Bum, 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 bum. Easy. Intrepid Bowerbird. You know, it was called the Trepid Bowerbird until I showed up. Built its nest from materials scavenged throughout all layers of Sephonie's cave system. The most extravagant nests attract the best mates. Seems like a good point to end it for today. Well, maybe after a little bit more sport. There's a tiny gap there. Probably doesn't mean anything, but I'll check it out before I end this episode. Why is there a gap? Okay, there's no reason for gap, it's just there. Oh, is this a softball? No, I got out by doing the dive kick. I wish I could stay underneath the map forever, just look up at it. But yeah, we'll learn some more history about Shinji and Ryao. I found the perfect standing spot for this checkpoint, which is pretty cool. Oh, I keep wanting to explore. Alright, I should. Go do something else, let my brain rest. Very cool game though. So we're almost done. We got this, and then we got the Knoll boss fight. And maybe there'll be post-game. There was post-game in the Anodyne series, so there could be more to do, besides just find the rest of the secrets. There's also a walkthrough. I gotta say, keeping it Twitter, that is classy. The anti-X agenda. Wait, so if Ryao is the circle, who's the triangle? And who's the square? Because I feel like each of the symbols corresponds to a character, but they don't have things on their back. Maybe I'll figure that out later. Also, there's 3 circles in the logo. There's one on the H in Sephonie, and then there's one on the bottom of the H, and one on the left of the P. Interesting game. I really liked the... Oh, I always forget her name with the hyphen. But I really liked her backstory / lore. I gotta say, I feel like I'm pretty lucky. I've never had anyone say the word normie to me, not on the internet. I think if I heard the word normie in a non-internet context, I would look at the person like they just sprouted a third arm. Normie is cringe, and so is saying cringe. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode of Sephonie. Now, me personally, I like to say Randy. If I'm talking about a random. It's a weird mark on my arm. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode of Sephonie, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, thanks for watching.